According to reports, Jason Garrett will not be retained by the Cowboys in any capacity. Garrett had a .559 winning percentage with the Cowboys and made the playoffs just 3 times in 9 full seasons as head coach. So Shannon, how soon does Garrett get another job?
Well, I think he'll wait a year. Skip, I don't think there's a huge market considering what happened to him this year in Dallas. And if people feel like you feel, this was an immensely talented football team. They underachieved. They're going to place that at his feet. So I think he'll wait a year. Now, there have been coaches that have worse resumes than Jason Garrett resurface a year after getting fired. I mean,
that's true.
They get fired one place and they go somewhere else the same, as soon as they get released and go coach again within that season. So I just think he'll take a year off. I think for him, instead of saying, I want to prove that I can be a great coach, sometimes coaches fall into the trap, I just want to coach. But the situation needs to be right. I think this time around, Jason needs to go to the right situation where his voice can be heard. I'm sure that's going to be the case because it's hard for me to imagine a scenario, Skip, where there's another owner in the NFL that carries a voice, and voice carries weight as much as Jerry Jones does. So I just think for me that Jason needs to find the right situation this time around. And just wait. Hey, look, you're fine. You're okay. You were head coach for 9 years. I know you didn't spend all your money. You still got some money. You got a little something saved up. So you should be able to withstand not getting an NFL check for a year to make sure the situation that you do get into next time, Skip, will be the right situation. So for me, I think 2020, 2021 will be when Jason Garrett resurfaces.
I hope you're wrong.
No. See, there you go.
I would like to see Jason Garrett immediately become the next head coach of the New York Football Giants, because he was born to be the next head coach of the New York Football Giants. He's a Jersey boy. He spent part of his childhood in New Jersey, not that far from where the Giants play. Went to Princeton, which is in New Jersey, was a star there in the Ivy League. His father was a football coach and then a football scout, so they moved around, but he grew up in football. 2 brothers who've been coaches and scouts, and he would be perfect for the Maras because he is so presentable, and they are so, the image is a lot to them. They want a head coach to represent the Big Apple who will say and do the right thing, and Jason will always say and do the right thing. He'll be great with the extended Mara family and with the Tisch families, and remember, it was rampantly reported, going back a couple, 3 weeks ago, that the Giants were just waiting for Jerry to fire Jason, and especially to see how is this thing going to play out. And once they lost in Philly, it was telling to me, and Dave Gettleman was asked about this on a radio show in New York yesterday, why didn't you guys jump on Ron Rivera? And Gettleman said his answer was, I don't know. Well, it was out of his hands because he obviously had lots of success with Ron Rivera when they were paired together in Carolina. They got to Super Bowl and had a great year. And obviously, Cam was the MVP, but Gettleman helped assemble a Super Bowl team, and Ron Rivera coached the heck out of it. So he's a good coach. And Gettleman said yesterday on the radio show, oh, he's a fine football coach, because he is. Washington got a good one. Well, why didn't the Giants even sort of get in the derby there? Well, they didn't, because it appears, even though they've done their due diligence, they got the Rooney Rule, they did Chris Richard from Dallas, again, coach of color that they interviewed. And to me, they're just waiting on Jason Garrett. Now, again, is that wishful thinking on my part? Because I've lost all faith in Jason Garrett.
Of course, and you want him to go there so your team can beat him twice a year.
Okay, but remember, they could view it as he will be revitalized to come here with a chip on his shoulder to get even with Jerry Jones within the division and get 2 shots at him a year. That might be a good spot for him.
Getting even with Jerry Jones is not, see, that's what people mess up, and Jenny. People are always talking about, well, I want to get even. I'm trying to get ahead. Damn, staying even. Skip, hold on. But you wanted to go there. Now, this is what I wrote down because you were talking about Jason Garrett earlier in our first topic. Skip Bailey, this is what Skip said. 1, he's not a motivator, but you want him to go to the Giants, the rival of the Cowboys. He's not a commanding officer. That's what you said about him, but you want him to go to your rival.
I do.
He's not the man that should be in charge, but you want him to go to the rival Giants. Why? See, you got all.
Maybe he needs a fresh start.
No, fresh start.
What kind of motives over
there? There are other teams they can get a fresh start for.
Okay. Where?
Don't worry
Carolina?
about it. They got other places. There got other jobs that will become available in 2021. Sit this one down. Go to an ideal situation. Sometimes we make the mistake of going, well, I need to get right back into it. I want to get even. No, don't worry about all that. You know what you can do. You know what you can coach. He knows he's a good coach. Will he ever be Belichick? No, but that's okay.
Is he a good friend of Belichick's? Yes.
Yeah. He might go be on Belichick's side. Hold on, he might go Josh McDaniel lead. He might go take over Josh McDaniel. You thought about that?
Nope.
Thought about that.
I don't really care. He can go wherever he wants to go as long as it's not back to Dallas.
You gonna regret that.
Why?
You're gonna regret it.
Regret losing Jason Garrett?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
What if the guy come in worse than Jason?
For it.
Well, it's possible that would happen because I don't know who that guy is.
Yeah.
But I think the Giants they've had their eye on Jason Garrett all along. And again, he has had, I give him this, he's had some success.
That must be a glass eye, because they ain't seeing straight. They're talking about putting him in there.
Well, he did win the NFC East 3 times, so you got to give him that, right?
Well, and the Giants haven't won it any time in the last. Have they won it any time in the last decade? Maybe once.
Well,
a couple years.
no, Eli didn't win it. That year they went as a wild card.
Right.
So
no.
I can't think of when they have. So you could sell that to New York, right? So I like it.
No, I don't like it. Jason, just sit this one out. There's a situation. Look, there'll be vacancies coming up in 2021. Everybody's not going to stand pat. So just wait your time. Don't worry about it. You want to get as far away because you don't want every time that you play the Cowboys twice a year, you know, what was your time like with the Cowboys? What was Jay? Yeah, you don't want that. He don't want that. He don't want that. We got other places we can go.
I know, but when you look at this, the Giants got a future. I thought Danny Dimes was better than I thought he would be. And he had his moments.
And you don't want to have to deal with Walker to him because Walker to him ain't going anywhere.
Yeah. But you told me Saquon's the best running back in football,
is.
so you got that. So why wouldn't Jason say, that's open right now,
Well,
and it won't be open a year from now?
He's definitely the best running back in the East.
Okay. Well, okay, so you're making the case. Why wouldn't Jason Garrett just jump on that job?
See, there you go. Because it seems enticing. Seems enticing. Skip, all apples are not good. You know, that's what got us in trouble, the Garden of Eden.
Yeah.
You can eat any apple you want to, just don't eat from that tree.
Yeah. I mean, it tasted good.
Yeah. You see, that's the thing you got to be careful of. What's good for you ain't good to you. And what's good to you ain't good for you. So, Jason Garrett, although this look appetizing, the Giants, you know, you from Jersey, I get the coat. No, don't do it.
Fan base.
Don't do it.
He's been so criticized by the Cowboys fan base. The Giant fan base, no offense, I don't think they welcome him.
And they just saw what happened. They said, like, hold on. This is the guy that couldn't win with that team, and now we got a second-year quarterback, and he's supposed to win with us.
Maybe.
No, baby. See, for one time,
a little grin.
First of all, for one time, can you stop thinking about being selfish in this situation?
This all goes
I'm trying not to grin.
Yeah, we can see through that a little bit.
This is hard on me because I do like Jason a lot. I got to know him pretty well when he was
you like
the backup
another person,
quarterback.
just not as your coach of your team.
I don't want him to be the head coach of my team. I do think he could be a good offensive coordinator. So to your Josh McDaniels point, could he end up there? Sure. Would he be good? He and Belichick are tied. He had dinner with Belichick up on Nantucket.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, well, Jenny got a place up in Nantucket.
Really?
Yeah, no. The dream. I used to go there in college. It's pretty nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Didn't run into Belichick, but it's pretty.
I ain't got no
spot.
place in Nantucket.
Yeah, you know, it's fun over there. That's what everyone does in Boston. Shall we stay talking about the Cowboys? Is Jerry making the right move by not retaining Jason Garrett? Good for us. We have Eric Dickerson.
Oh, here we go.
I'd love to know what he thinks about everything. We'll get his answer next.
I don't think. I mean, you know Jim.
I don't think either. I just the dynamic. It doesn't.
But guess who my second choice will be? You ain't gonna like this.
Uh-oh.
Oh, guy down there in Tuscaloosa. Oh, St. Nick.
Seriously?
See, Skip,
But
the reason why.
pretty disastrous
we are
at
going
Miami.
towards the college direction.
But here's the thing. The quarterback. I believe the situation had he got Drew Brees because they flunked Drew Brees. Now, remember, Skip, they signed Dante Culpepper, who was coming off the knee injury.
They did.
So they flunked one, and that changed everything.
Yeah, we're talking about with the Dolphins.
With the Dolphins, right. I believe because I agree with you. I believe Lincoln Riley is a specialty. He's a specialty. So offense is his deal. I don't know if anybody plays defense in the Big 12. I just think they say, everybody, we're just going to outscore everybody we play. We get to 60, hold them to 57, we good.
Yeah, but if you could, listen, you're a cornerstone national program.
Yeah.
Can't you recruit some athletes on defense?
But Skip,
They're terrible.
the thing is, look,
Some, though.
You can't
That
look.
doesn't translate into
A Power 5 school should not give up 63 points in a playoff game. That shouldn't happen. A Power 5 school, not 63. So I like Nick Saban. Now, you know he's CEO. See, I think the thing is what you like about Urban Meyer, because he's CEO, he can oversee it all.
He can.
You want someone that can oversee it all. Not just, and this is why I stay away from Josh McDaniels, especially I look at his resume.
Yeah.
I saw what happened with he and Kyle Lorton in Denver. It was terrible. I saw what happened
You know what? I agree with that. I'm not sold.
And you saw what happened when he was offensive coordinator with Sam Bradford.
I saw it.
And
if you give him Tom Brady, it's great.
Right.
Okay.
So if Dallas, if you want him, you're going to bring Tom Brady along?
Yeah.
Okay, that might work for a couple of years. But, Skip, they need somebody that has previous head coach experience, that's an overseer, that's CEO. You can't get a guy that, well, he's just good. No. I don't know.